Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Friday Quickie Techniques and Tips. I'm Dina Rico and I have some really awesome projects to share with you today, of course, because that is how I roll. I am actually, I don't even know what to call this technique. I guess they're backgrounds, but really it's just timeless textures. This stamp set is so awesome, and it's really more than just a stamp set. It's more like an accessory. It's kind of a technique. It's all wrapped up into one. And I love this set, and I hope you're going to love it too after I show you all the cool things that I've been doing with it. So first of all, I wanted to show, these are kind of my overview photo or card samples. We're going to make this one because it's really pretty, and I just think. I'm going to show this one on my VIP page, so make sure you tune into that. And I really think the cool part about this set is that it really adds just a nice touch. So here it is in the catalog, and I think it's so cute with the tea and coffee stuff. And I loved when I first saw this because I understood that how the border thing worked. And then, here's just a couple of really basic cards. But I have to say, while I liked this did not sell me on the set. I mean, I knew looking at the set it was going to be amazing, but these samples did not do it for me. So let me hopefully share some samples with you that will, quote, do it for you. So I love how easy it is to use, and I want to show you how I kind of started playing with this. So I'm just going to, first of all, I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper because I've already been making a mess. And I want to show you with just a piece of plain cardstock how I kind of got started. I took one of the stamps, this is kind of like a grid pattern, and I first of all thought about starting off with like basic black, but then I thought that was a little too intense, and this set can be kind of subtle and cool. So I thought I'd use a subtle and cool color. Do you like how I'm always doing the air quotes? I think it's because you can't see my facial expressions while I'm shooting these videos. So anyway, this is just a piece of white cardstock, and I just literally started stamping the design going across. And the nice thing is, if it's not perfect, it's okay. It doesn't really matter because that's just kind of how the set is, which of course is like the best because I love when you don't have to be perfect. So I thought, ooh, that's cute. What if I added a flower to it? So I was messing around and started punching some flowers, and I came up with this. And if I just tied some ribbon on here and added a greeting, I'd have a really cute, really simple, really awesome card. Oh, like this. Look at that. How cute. And I thought, starting with this one, I could really build from there and add all kinds of stuff to make a different look and a more complicated look, or just a different look. So this is how things sort of progressed. Now, my favorite stamp is this edge piece, and we're going to totally use that in a little bit, so don't worry, you'll see how that works. But I loved how cool this looked. And actually, this was not the first one. Ooh, you did not see that. Okay, so I just added the edge to that, and that's really cool. So then again, all I'd have to do is add my flower and my greeting and some ribbon across here, and oh, hello, I have a nice new card. Then I added the little flourish, which I think is a really cool part of this stamp set. I really like it. So then I could add that again with the ribbon, and I put another greeting up here. And guess what? On my blog, all these cards are going to be on there, completed and photographed and everything. Okay, then I got a little crazy. I added a bunch of the different textures. I added the little circle images. I added some, oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, well, anyway, I used a bunch of the sets in the stamp set, or a bunch of the stamps in the set. And again, add this and a greeting, and you're good to go. You can also see that I used, I don't think this is black. Maybe it is. But this is basic gray with the smoky slate and then black. So yeah, I have the three colors, and to just really kind of add something to the card. So I love how that turned out. Then I was thinking, my flower is really cute here. And like you saw the first one, I did just the grid design in it. But then what if I messed around with the flower a little bit? So then I was doing this kind of thing. And this is all the stamping on the flowers are obviously the images in the stamp set. Then I did this one, and oh my gosh, I love this one. This is the flourish just off the side of the flower. Loved how that turned out. So I thought, okay, cool. What if I had the flower be more of the focus than the background be less of the focus? So then what I did is I started stamping basic flower background or basic backgrounds. This time I used black. And how cool is that? Again, I can finish this card off and it is adorable, and it will be on my blog, so you can check that out. Here's another one I did, really simple, and I love how it looks. Love it. So pretty. And then finally, I did this background because I wasn't sure how this would be on a background, but what if you add something like that to it? I kind of like it over to the side. I love how this looked. So it worked out great. I really think the possibilities are kind of endless with this stamp set. And you know, all of these are kind of that collagey, pretty look. Let me show you, I mean, not maybe so much this, but this is kind of collagey, but let me show you what else you can do with this that is completely different. Hello, rainbow. You're the best. I love this. This is from a stamp set, Friendly Wishes, and the little heart comes in that stamp set. I just stamped a rainbow down a little note card, and that is it. It's so easy. And I just love the versatility. Okay, now let's get down to business and let me show you how I did this stamp set, because there's all kinds of stuff going on. Now, first of all, I will tell you that when you go to stamp this business, the real true secret is to stick your butt out, because I know I say that and I know you guys do it, but it really makes a difference. Now, I do think, though, it is very easy to stamp without sorry, I'm just grabbing my ink. It is very easy to stamp without lining things up perfectly, but it really is easy to do when you're stamping with your butt out. So let me show you. Now, unfortunately, you can't see my butt out, and even more fortunately, you could not see me rocking out earlier. I kind of like to rock out on my Friday Quickie days because I get excited and then it's fun. And it's one of those things where if my family saw what I was doing and they like videotaped me and put it on the internet, it would be like on the, oh, I'm so sorry, you're just so sad website. You know what I'm saying? It just would not be pretty, but it's fun. And I'm always looking for ways to make stamping a little bit more aerobic. I wish I could like stamp on a treadmill or something. I wish that would work. Okay, so you can see I'm just going around the edge, and the overlapping doesn't really do much. In fact, when this dries, it'll all be pretty even, and that's pretty cool. So I did Soft Sky ink on Soft Sky cardstock. Then what I'm going to do, and by the way, in case you really want to know why I'm using Soft Sky, it's because I have a boatload of it cut up, and I had it for a project, and long story short, I didn't use it. So then I'm going to add some Lost Lagoon. Now this time, I'm just going to stamp the little edges. Okay, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. I just want the edge on there. Do you see? So that both of the colors and designs will show through, and that kind of gives you almost like another whole image in the stamp set because you're just using part of it, which I think is also cool. And again, look at no lining up. This is just real easy. And again, when you have your butt stuck out, you can see where the placement is going to know that you're on track. So love how that turned out. Very cool. Then I got excited and I brought out my basic black pad and that flourish, because that flourish is so cool. So I'm going to stamp that in a few places. And this was where I kind of started off with this one right here. And then I thought, oh, I need more. And this is one of those times where you're worried you're going to go too far. And sometimes that happens. So I will just stamp this a few more times going around. And I kind of like that I have it sort of aimed in different directions and different amounts of the image. I think I like that. This is one of those times where I'm like, ooh, one more. No. Okay. And then to finish off the rest of this, it's really quite simple. I have die cut the bold butterfly out of some typeset DSP. And then I did a black one to stick on top with the detail, love. And then I'm going to do the silver underneath. Now let me show you this because I do get questions about this quite a bit. How do you do this? How do you get it to stay? All that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is I know my butterfly is going to fit across here. So I'm going to put kind of a long strip of my fast fuse. I'm going to wrap this around 4 fingers, and you can see I spread my fingers just a little bit. If you watched my video the other day, I was talking about when I had my baby and the nurse was trying to compare her fingers measurements to my cervix dilation. That was kind of funny. Don't you love all the wonderful things I share on these videos? So, okay, I totally messed that up. Let me show you one more time. So I have this wrapped around my fingers. I spread my fingers just a little bit to give it a little bit more bigger circumference so that it'll show. And I'm just going to kind of tack this down on the edges. And then I always take the end piece and stick them down like that so that they don't stick out too much. Okay. Now when I place the butterfly down over the top of this, it will hold everything else that's not stuck in place, which is kind of awesome. So I'm going to take this, and I like to crinkle things because I think it looks cool and it gives your card dimension. And I think the cool part about this stamp set is that it gives you a ton of dimension without having a ton of layers of cardstock, and sometimes that's nice. Okay, I will put some fast fuse on the center of my black butterfly, place that on there. Then I'm going to use some of these iced rhinestones. And, ooh, I have one small one left. I'll place that in there. And then, of course, the greeting at the bottom. I layered these just on a thin layer of black cardstock, which I have apparently, oh no, I did cut it right. Real thin layer. And then, of course, on my soft sky card. So beautiful. Add a greeting. You can do whatever you want, but really simple. Now, if you head to my blog, you will see all the pictures that I've posted on here. I've done all kinds of different things. I love this one. And I will even post, I'm going to post another video of how I did this center flower on my Creativity Cave VIPs Facebook page. Now, if you are not a Creativity VIP, you have to be one. All you have to do is place an order through my website, and those orders help me out so much. It is I'm not going to lie, kind of a lot of work to do all these videos for you, but I love doing it. I love sharing what I love, but it would really help me out a lot if you ordered from me. And please help me keep these awesome videos going. And on my VIP page, I have great rewards for my VIPs. I love to spoil you, and I cannot wait to welcome you into the Creativity Cave VIPs. And I love to send thank you cards. In fact, I've got a batch going out today. Anyway, I hope you have an awesome weekend and enjoy this and get Stampin'. Have a great day, guys. Thanks. Bye.